There. See that? That's how you airbrush a bloodthirster.
I know you didn't like Age of Sigmar when it first came out, but you really should try this new edition.
These new models are pretty cool. I shouldn't have burnt my Dark Elves and posted a video of it online. There's only one way to fix this.
And this is my 1650 points of Slaanesh. I am taking the Pretenders of Slaanesh, which means my general, which is this Keeper of Secrets, gets 2 command traits, and all units that have 10 or more models get to reroll 1s to hit. So for my command traits, I'm taking the Lyra Slaanesh, which gives me -1 to hit. The enemy gets -1 to hit me in combat phase, and Devotee of Torment means I can pile in 6 inches, and I can be selected to attack in the combat phase if I'm 6 inches away. I'm taking another Keeper of Secrets. He's just the backup singer to the lead singer here. I'm taking a unit of Hellstriders with the banner that gives you -1 to hit if you're within 6 inches of them. A unit of 30 Demonettes with a banner, musician, and standard. And a unit of 10 Warriors with shield, banner, musician, and standard. And these 3 units are my battle line. I have the Mask of Slaanesh. I have a Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Slaanesh. I have Lycodemus, my Demon Prince of Slaanesh, of course. And I have the Justicar of the Icy Plains. That is my Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Slaanesh on Mana Core. I'm also taking the...
Chronomatic Cogs.
What Brent said, the Chronomatic Cogs. And so that is 1,650 points, but we're playing a 1,750 point game, so I get 2 command points. They're from the realm of Akshi. So I selected a item, which is the Thermal Rider Cloak, which I add 4 to my movement, and I can fly, and I gave it to my general. So
this is Brent with a new army on the channel, Ironjawz. Now, I did not paint this army, none of us painted this army, and we don't have credit for the artist yet. This was an army that we acquired in a trade, so we're still looking to get credit on that. But just take a look, these models are really cool. So for my army, I am leading it with Gordrak, Fist of Gork. He's accompanied by this weird knob shaman, and my army is going to be from Gur, so he's going to take a Griff Feather Charm, which is going to give him a -1 to hit if anybody attacks him, and he gets +1 to his movement. I've got 2 units of brutes here. This first unit, the boss has a boss choppa, and I've got the Gore choppa back there. And this boss is going to have the brute smasher and the boss claw, and that's going to be our Gore choppa back there. I know it looks a little bit different, but it's a big choppy orc weapon. It all makes sense. Over here, here's 20 Ard boys. I've got 7 of them armed with Orc Forged Choppas and 13 with Choppas and Smashes. I've got an Orc Banner and an Icon of Gork, 2 Wog Drummers, and the boss. And then over here as allies, we've got 20 Savage Orcs who are all armed with Chompas and Shields. We've got 2 Skull Thumpers, 2 Bone Totems, and of course the boss. As an endless spell, I am taking the Purple Sun, so hopefully this is just going to swallow Jack's army whole. For our first game of Age of Sigmar 2nd Edition, we're going to be playing the Relocation Orb, which is a scenario where the objective is going to be traveling around the board at the end of every battle round. You're scoring points for controlling the objective at the end of each of your turns, but if you had the first turn in the current battle round, you're going to score 1 victory point, and if you had the second turn, you're going to score 3 victory points. Another little neat part of this scenario is that you can control an objective for each hero with an artifact of power and each wizard. They're going to count as 20 models instead of 1, so they might be able to snatch that away from a smaller unit. We're going to roll off here to see who picks the table side.
3.
There's still not a rule to break that
6.
tie. Where are you going, Jack?
He's playing Ironjawz. I gotta give him the orc terrain, so I'll take this corner here.
I appreciate your commitment to themes. The board has been set. We've got the Slaanesh set up over here, Ironjawz on the other side. Now there's some new terrain rules. We've got an arcane piece of terrain over here. That is unchanged. And over here at this cool orc camp, this is mystical. Now in the previous edition, setting up my entire army in this mystical terrain would have been really stupid, but now it's just offering them a 6-up extra save against wounds or mortal wounds. Over here, some more mystical terrain, but nobody's hanging out over there. Then we've got 2 damned pieces of terrain, and these are also changed. You're going to be re-rolling ones to hit if you sacrifice D3 mortal wounds, so either you drown somebody in the lake or push somebody off this hill. And here is our relocation orb. So that's set up right in the center. We're going to be chasing after that in just a moment, but Jack has to roll for a triumph.
Yes, I do. 4.
So here's Jack's triumph. Bloodthirsty. Once per battle, when a friendly unit is selected to shoot or fight, you can say that it is bloodthirsty. If you do so, reroll failed wound rolls for that unit until the end of the phase.
Ow.
Pretty good for Slaanesh.
I like it.
We're going to be fighting in the realm of Hysh today. So we're going to get an extra command ability here, Strike Quickly. You can use this command ability at the start of the combat phase. If you do so, pick a friendly unit within 3 of a friendly hero or 12 of your general, and within 3 of the enemy. That unit fights immediately instead of fighting later in that combat phase. We're also going to get the spell, Faw's Protection, and we're going to roll for a Realmscape.
3.
Speed of Light. At the start of your movement phase, roll a dice. On a 6, you can pick a friendly unit, remove it from the battlefield, and then set it up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 9 inches away from the enemy models. This counts as the unit's move for the movement phase. This is going to get crazy real fast. Lastly, we are also using the Spells of Hysh from the Malign Sorcery book. We don't know what any of these do. We're going to find out as we go. It's going to be fun.
All right, Brent, you finished deploying first, so you get to decide who goes first.
You do.
Awesome. Slaanesh, turn 1. All right, so my general is going to cast Chronomatic Cogs. I need a 7. And he got it on a 7. So I'm setting up the cogs right here within 9 inches of the caster. And I'm going to add 2 inches to everybody's movement, because there's 2 effects you can have. I can either cast another spell, so I get 2 spells, or I can add my speed up time, and that's what I'm going to happen. We're going to get in combat.
My really slow Ironjawz appreciate you.
Alright, second, I'm going to use Ocular Vision from this Chaos Sorcerer Lord onto these Chaos Warriors. And this Manticore will use Ocular Vision on himself. Alright, my Chaos Sorcerer Lord is going to cast Aethermatic Net. 18 inches is right here. I need a 6. Nope, did not get it. Alright, this Chaos Sorcerer Lord will cast Mystic Shield on my Demon Prince. Got it.
So in the new edition, that's reroll 1s to save rather than +1 to save.
So I have 3 command points. I'm going to get another one next turn. And this command tree hasn't been updated yet for Keeper of Secrets, so I would need to use it now instead of maybe in the command phase, which is something I think they'll do later. So I'm going to use Excess of Violence on these Demonettes, meaning they can pile in and attack twice. And I'm hoping with all the movement stuff I've added that I can get them into combat this turn. So we shall see. And since we're in Hysh, we have to roll for the speed of light. So I am going to roll on a 6, I get to teleport a unit somewhere.
Ooh! First turn of new edition, somebody's flying across the board. The Demonettes have landed flying on the light of Hysh.
9 inches away.
9 inches away.
We're using a wobbly model, so these girls will be here, and they'll be kind of up here. So everybody's within range, especially with the 6-inch vertical thing we have now.
No problem.
So yeah, that's interesting. And I'm going to move my Chaos Sorcerer Lord on Manticore. He has a movement of 12, but since we have the +2 from the cogs, and I will actually run him. So 19 inches, which I will just put you.
It's almost like you want to make sure that these Demonettes make their charge.
Yes, I do. That is the key. All right, I am going to run my Keeper of Secrets back here. So he has 14 plus 2. Oh,
Plus 5. I mean, you can basically go anywhere.
I can. Now I will be within an inch of this arcane terrain. So
Clever.
try to do that. We'll do these Chaos Warriors. So they're 5 plus 2, and they'll run. Oh, just another inch. So that's 8 inches.
Do they get +1 to run?
Oh, for the horn. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. So 9 inches. Alright. I'm going to run the Mask of Slaanesh.
You mean dance?
Yeah. She's gonna do the worm. So she's 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 6 is 18. We will run her all the way up here.
Games in Hish are hilarious.
Chaos Sorcerer Lord. And run. Ooh. 5 plus 7, so plus 2 is 7.
Now, I know you could have done this in any realm, but I'm just saying I think Hish is affecting our dice rolls, because this is just...
So you know what? We're at 11 inches. You're going to tuck right here. Get this arcane terrain. And with your buddy.
Yeah, build up on that.
Alright, so this guy has a movement of 14 plus 4 for the item I gave him. Plus 2 for the cogs. I have 20 right now, and so I'm going to run him as well. 22.
It's like the first unimpressive run roll here. Which is still enough just to... Yeah, maybe the Ironjawz are going to be defending this nice little piece of mystical terrain.
Well, these guys have a natural 16. Plus 2 is 18, and I'm going to run them. 6. So that is 24. Just going to go right up there with the boss.
And then we've just got the Demon Prince left, right?
Flap, flap. Alright, and the Demon Prince will also win. So we do 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 3.
Alright, and that will conclude Slaanesh movement phase.
So, charging, I need a 6. Because I'm 9 inches away, I get plus 2, and they have a horn. Got it.
Don't even need the reroll.
Don't even need it. So it turns out I don't get a plus 1 to my charge from my hornblower. So I only got 10 inches. But so I charged Gordrak, wanted to keep these guys out of combat, and I had 10 inches. So since my guy's so fast, I was able to get him close to my demonettes to give them Locus of Beguilement, which means Gordrak will have to reroll 6s to hit.
Gordrak is under attack, and I could have used a command ability to strike first, but I don't have any command points because I haven't gone yet, so maybe I was wrong to choose to go second. Demonette, avalanche of attacks.
Alright, so I'm hitting on 4s, triggering new attacks on 5s, but since I'm pretenders and I have 10 or more models, I get to reroll 1.
Uh-oh.
That was a lot of
There's
rerolling
so
one
many
action.
dice. They are rolling on top of each other.
Rerolling all these.
We're going to figure this out.
These were 1s, so I'm rerolling them. Alright, so these are all misses. Oh, no attacks triggered though, so sad.
2 more hits.
Yep, but you see how many attacks I get to add? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
This is just
But these don't trigger.
absurd.
These don't trigger new attacks though, so non-4s.
They still reroll 1s.
That one. Nope. I'll do that one. Nope.
As is the name of the channel.
As is Trisha.
I don't... How many... Oh my goodness.
Ooh, it's a lot of 1s. Ooh.
Okay. I'm not dead. Whoops.
How many?
Okay.
You drop 3, you drop 4?
I'll
How many
drop-
drops you this?
I got 10. Here we go.
Okay.
We got 10. So Gordrak starts with a 3-up save. -1 Ren. He's up to 4. He's taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. And they're going to get to attack again later.
Yes.
Gordrak's attacking back. Having suffered 6 wounds, the only damage is that his Mighty Fists are going to hit on 3s instead of 2s. So let's do that. 5 attacks from the Mighty Fists, hitting on 3s. And I have to reroll 6s because of that Locus of Beguilement.
Oh, it did do
Doesn't matter.
Ooh.
And then I'm wounding on 3s. And they're -2 rend,
Okay,
so,
just how
and they're
much
3
damage?
damage each. So
3
there's
damage each? Ooh,
9
9 guys. Okay. You want to do finish it off?
Yeah, let's just keep going. By the way, his mount is named Big Teeth, which is the greatest name anyone has ever come up with. He's got 3 attacks from his bladed tail. They're going to hit on 4s.
All right. No
I'm going to
rerolls.
just dodge those 6s. I need 3s to wound,
Ooh.
and those are all -1 rend, so you get a save.
No. Yay. Any 6s?
Well,
Negative.
they're only 1 damage, so we're
Oh,
up
okay.
to 12
12
dead
damage.
Demonettes.
Okay.
Now it's time to hit you with Cunning.
Oof.
So this is 2s.
Nope.
And 3s. By the way, I don't know which one is Cunning and which one is Smasher. We'll learn that later. Oops. So there's 2, and there's no rend on that, just 1 damage.
5 up.
Okay, we're up to 14 dead demonettes, and then 5 attacks from Smasher. Hitting on 2s.
Was there any 6s?
Oh yeah, there was.
a 6.
God, right.
Oh, still didn't matter.
Wounding on 3s. And those are all -1 rend.
Alright, so I need 6s. Come on, let's make a save. Aha!
Alright, so they're all 2 damage each, so 20 demonettes have died.
20 demonettes are dead.
But you did 6 wounds to Gordrak, so...
True. Alright. Alright, I get to pile in attack twice because I made that bold decision earlier. I knew it was going to happen. That's why I did it. Duh. I'm going to pile in.
Hold me up.
Alright, but now I still get to reroll hit rolls of 1 because I have 10 models, but I don't trigger on 5s. I trigger on 6s now. So 4 is the hit. Rerolling 1s. Oh, nice. And how many new attacks? So that's 3, 5, not bad.
What do you guys think?
Looks good.
I'll reroll that 1. Ooh. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, for 10 broken demonettes left over.
Broken? Jeez.
No, as in, like, I killed 20
okay.
of them. Like, they are...
Alright, wounded on
Physically.
4s with a -1 rend. Ooh, that was way better than the last one. 2.
Do you feel sorry for Gordrak, though? I kind of do.
No.
He hasn't done anything wrong. So he's saving on 4s now after that rend. He's going to take another 4 wounds. He's only got 5 left. I've piled in with my Ard boys. Only got 3 in contact, but at least he doesn't have Locus of Beguilement anymore. So I'm going to hit on 4s with my Choppas. Ooh. I'm going to wound on 3s. And there's a -1 rend on those 2.
Alright. 5 up save.
Well, -1
6
rend,
one.
yeah. So
6 up.
I kill a demonette.
So it's Battle Shock. I don't have anybody in range to automatically pass, which would be sweet right now. But so I have a leadership of 10. I lost 21 models. So D6 plus 10 run. So they automatically would run. But since they're demons and I have a banner, if I roll a 1, I get D6 models back. So
Don't you dare.
yes.
You said that.
Oh.
And now all these guys are stuck.
All right. 2. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna score 1 point and drop a dice. Do you want to concede? By the way, you can end this now. It's not going your way. No. Okay. So it's Ironjawz, turn 1.
Okay, so there is a spell from the Lore of Hysh that I could heal Gordrak for D3 wounds, but that's not worth it right now. I need to go for Foot of Gork on these demonettes so I can start moving my army. From Power of the Wog, since there's 20 or more orcs within 10 inches of the Weird Knob Shaman, he's getting +2 to cast. So I'm going to need an 8, because that will give me the +2 to get Foot of Gork on those demonettes. And I totally fail. Got some stuff going on. Since the mask is dancing at me, it's going to have my movement. So they're movement 2, but they're getting +2 movement from the cogs. So no change there. Savage Orcs are going to retreat, so I might as well make them run. So they are going 9 inches. Just want to try and take this objective away from Jack. So actually real quick, we're recognizing, so the mask is actually going to cut their movement in half too. So it's going to go down to 2.5. You don't round down unless it says you do specifically for that rule. Notice that in the FAQ. So after then adding the 2 inches for the cogs, they're moving just a little bit slower. So back up here, we forgot about the Mighty Destroyer's battle trait for the Ironjawz. I'm going to roll a dice for this guy on a 6. You can make a unit move. Hey! So he's, well, actually, if they're within 12, which they are, they have to attempt a charge. So adding +2 to this. Let's see. Are they within 8 inches? They are not. Let's roll this for Gordrak as well. Since he's the general, he's going to get +2 to this roll.
Got it.
And
He's already in combat.
Yeah, so I can make this unit pile in, which isn't going to make a difference here since I've got this tree in my way. So I guess that's that.
Yeah. All right. We figured it out. People yelling at us in the comments.
Move these brutes again. They're having their movement, but getting that +2 from the cogs. They're going to try this one more time. Then I'm going to retreat with the Ard boys.
You need
Moving the Ard boys away from combat. They're retreating. They've had their movement halved by the mask. They've had their movement restored by the cogs. Nobody knows what's going on.
It's the most Ironjawz thing I've ever seen. It's run away.
The brutes are going to charge. They get +1 and then +2 from the cogs. They get +1 for being Ironjawz. I think that's still enough.
Should be enough.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Perfect.
The other brutes are also going to charge.
Oh wow.
Is that? That's not enough.
Not
That's
enough.
not enough.
Interesting. She's all by herself.
How come my guys can't fly across the board?
Oh man. She stands alone.
So I guess the mask is using unnatural reflexes at the start of the combat phase. He's gonna roll a dice.
3. Would
Alright.
a 3 miss anyway?
I think I have some attacks that hit on 3s, so
Okay.
now those are going to automatically miss. That's great.
Fun.
I'm going to do something else here, though. Gordrak is going to use the Strike Quickly command ability. So he's just going to hop ahead of the queue. He's just going to go ahead and attack. I believe how this works is he'll go ahead and attack, and then it's still my turn to pick something afterwards.
Or you could just go with them first, then use that command ability,
Oh, right.
and he would just. So we'll do that.
Let's do it that way.
These guys will go, and then Gojak will use his command ability. It's a highish thing, and he'll get to go.
Perfect. All right, the brutes have piled in, so I'm going to attack with the Gorchoppa first. It's hitting on 4s, and because of Duff Up to Big Things, the mask isn't that big of a thing, but since she has more than 4 wounds, I get to reroll failed hit rolls. So I'm going to reroll that. I got 3 hits, and I'm wounding on 3s. We got 2 at a -1 rend.
All right. I need
So D3 damage is going to go through for 2.
2. Okay.
I'm going with the boss next. He's going to attack with his boss claw. If I score a hit, I'll be able to hit the mask automatically with the brute smasher. I can reroll this because of Duff Up to Big Things. Hey! So I got that hit. I need a 3 to wound. And it's a -1 rend. And there's 2 damage on there.
Okay. So I have 2 left.
Cool. So now the Brute Smasher is going to attack. It hits automatically, so it wounds on a 2, or 3, excuse me. Got 1. Rend -2.
Nope. How many damage?
D3.
Mask. That's bad mask. Mask died. She went to go on a break. She'll be smoking.
So at the cost of that 1 command point, Gordrak is going to interrupt the queue, and he's just going to attack immediately. So starting with Smasher, he needs 2s to hit. And I'm not affected by Locus of Beguilement anymore. He needs 3s to wound. So I've got 2, and they're at -1.
6s. Nope.
So that's 4 damage.
Okay.
And now I'm going to go with Cunnin, needing 2s. Ugh, get rid of those. Needing 3s. And no rend on those.
Oh, how many damage?
1 each.
All right.
So up to 6.
6.
And now let's see if Big Teeth can finish the job. Now that he's taken 10 wounds, he's hitting on 5s. So
Yay!
oh no, he can do this.
No.
He still needs a 3 to wound. No!
Yeah.
And then last is his bladed tail. 4s and 3s. -1 rend. I've got 2. I need 3s.
2. Oh. So 6s. I need a 6. Ah, how many damage?
1 each, so that's 8 dead demonettes.
Okay, so I have 1 left. So I lost 8 guys, and I had 11 of them. So since this is my musician, I want to keep her. But under the new rules, I would have to lose her to get back into coherency. So I'm going to get rid of my musician. So definitely keep your command together. And so I'll keep these 3 and attack back, and hopefully I roll a 1 and get everybody back. So I don't have 10 or more models, so I don't reroll 1. So I'm hitting on 4s, triggering on 6s.
You ain't pretending to be nothing.
Oh no. Oh, I did. Well, 6 now. Ah. And 4 is the wound. 3 wounds. -1 win.
You know, Gordrak wants to keep his 5 remaining wounds.
One
more.
One more. Alright.
Now, might as well just go right into the battle shock here.
Alright. So I have 10 leadership, so 1, 2. I lost 8, so I'm at a 2. So if I roll a 1 or 2, I'm fine.
If you roll this 1 again.
2. So I'm fine. Alright, so relocation time. I'm going to have a guest do the honors.
Yes.
Real quickly, let's point out that I do score 3 points since
That's
I went
true.
second in this battle round, and now I control the objective. But let's see where Dylan sends
So you're gonna roll it?
the orb.
I don't like that. You're gonna
So it's 5. We're going to go ahead and move that. The relocation orb has landed conveniently next to all of these Slaanesh guys, and nowhere away from this big dumb pile of orcs. It's time for robot roll-off. This is important since this is the first time we're rolling for priority in 2nd edition. If we get a tie, Jack gets to pick who goes first, but I really need to go first so I can save Gordrak.
No, you don't. Oh, you rolled a 1. It didn't matter. Whatever.
It didn't matter.
Slaanesh turn 2. First thing I'm going to do is he's going to do Arc of the Vision on himself and then cast Winds of Chaos on these Ard boys.
The thing that Doug cannot do,
11.
but Jack can do no problem. So you are rolling 11 dice.
You want to try to dispel it?
Oh, yeah.
2.
Well, no, I don't get plus anything.
You get plus for
No, it's only for
magic?
casting.
Okay.
That could hurt, but I'm gonna just have to let that go.
I was hoping to get that because I wanted to banish. I don't want you to dispel it. So.
You will get to
But
that.
that's 11 dice. I'm still going to take it. This is going to be awesome. So 11 dice. On a 5, they take a mortal wound. On a 6, it's D3 mortal wounds. On these are boys.
3d3 mortal wounds.
Yes.
What's that gonna turn into?
Oh,
I'll take that.
3.
We're gonna kill one guy and wound another.
Alright, I did 3 wounds, and I now get depravity points. This is how Slaanesh summons in second edition. So every time I do a wound and somebody doesn't die, I get a point. And so they have 2 wounds each, and so I was able to get 2 points.
Gross.
New to the rules, I didn't know I had to do this at the start of the hero phase, so I'm going to have my Keeper Secrets try to dispel this.
Yeah, make it go away.
Alright, so on a 7. Got it.
It's gone.
And now that I've dispelled it, I'm going to try to cast it with my Chaos Sorcerer Lord. Needs a 7. Got it.
It's back.
You want to try to dispel that?
Nah.
Okay. So I'm going to pop it up here.
And what are you gonna do with it?
So she's going to be able to cast twice now.
Very cool.
So I'm going to cast a spell of Highish. I'm going to cast Banishment on these brutes because I don't like them. They killed the mask, and I'm a sore loser.
It's on an 8. So I am going to try and unbind this. Everybody needs to know that if I don't, he gets to send the brutes 24 inches away from the caster, 9 inches away from any models in his army. They're probably going to go hang out with Dylan, so
Yeah.
please, with my new 30-inch unbinding rules, can my Weird Knob Shaman save the... Absolutely not.
You're not supposed to put baby in the corner, but you can put orcs in the corner. So down that way, please.
Thanks. Over here in timeout, away from all of the fun the rest of the orcs are having. You're a giant jerk.
Keeper of Secrets. I'm doing a spell of Highish again. Aethermatic Net. It's 18 inches. You pick a point, and each unit, friend or foe within 3, on a 4-up, they take a mortal wound, and they have their movement until my hero phase, my next hero phase. Alright, so I need an 8. Oh, I finally failed to roll this game. This sucks. I have 3 command points, and so I'm going to use his Excess of Violent command ability where I can pile in and attack twice. He's going to do it on himself. And this Keeper of Secrets, the backup guy, backup center, doing it on himself. So we both can pile in and attack twice. Get ready for some depravity. Speed of Light, because we're in Highish. Got a 6. So, this Chaos Sorcerer is going to put Ocular Vision on him. And this one already did that. You let me go back.
Oh.
movement of 18. So he is going to go. Here. These guys will run. Okay. That is a 21. Let's go. It's almost like I've done this before. Plus, when corn's coming, this was supposed to be corn, but
Hey, this is awesome, man.
Not the fastest.
You're using extra command abilities. You're
I'm starting to get this army down.
running around.
Make sure I'm out of 3, so I don't get these guys in combat. All right, sweet. This guy will just flap over to here. These guys will move up to within 3. All right. He will come within 3. Okay, and this guy has a 14-inch movement. He'll just come right there.
My shaman is thoroughly displeased.
Alright, charging, I'm going to go with my Keeper of Secrets first. That's a 7 inches. So just up there. Then I will charge the warriors in. Okay. Gonna charge with my Demon Prince. Alright. Don't want to get those brutes in there.
These savage orcs never knew what hit them.
Alrighty. Okay, and
Anyone else?
that'll be it.
Alright. Real quickly, if anybody noticed, I definitely would have got smashing and bashing after killing the mask, and I could have been able to just attack immediately with Gordrak. So Jack has been kind enough, since I'm new to Ironjawz, I'm going to get that command point back, but I'm not going to use that to try and interrupt the queue here. It's just going to be a point that I have. Maybe I can use it on Battle Shock or something. But either way...
You can have like 2 more command points if you want to.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to help, because here goes the Keeper of Secrets.
Keeper of Secrets. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Alright. 5 hits. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Alright. And that is 5 out of -1.
Let's see. Since I have shields, I have a 5 up in combat, but now it's at a 6 up. Hey, I make one.
And I don't get any depravity points because this is 2 damage each.
Oh, okay. So just 4 guys dead right away. What else you got?
I have the Elegant Great Blade. That's 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. Alright, that's 1 hit. Wounding on 2, that's -2 rent.
Oh, so that's just going to go right through?
That's D3 damage. Alright, that's 3, so I will get depravity points for that.
So, and actually a correction on the way the depravity points work. Actually, every point of damage, since you do it 1 at a time, so like for these 4 guys that died, you get 4 depravity points, because it goes, 1 wound goes in, they lose it, next one goes in, they die. You don't get a depravity point.
So I'm at 6.
Dang.
And then plus the 3 I just did gives me 2 more.
2 more.
So I'm at 8. 8 depravity points. Look at us.
You are. I'm going to attack with Gordrak. I want to try and get smashing and bashing and just do some damage before this Keeper of Secrets wipes me out. Because of their Enrapturing Banner, I'm -1 to hit, and I'm re-rolling 6s because of Locus of Beguilement again. So let's see if Gordrak can finish these just few little demonettes here. Starting with Smasha, I'm hitting on 2s now, 3s. Hit every time, re-roll this 6.
Oh,
okay.
Didn't matter.
So I wound on 3s. And those are all -1 rend, 2 damage.
Alright, let me get some 6s. Here we go. Not enough of them.
Yeah, it's 4, so
That's the unit.
That's the unit.
So he has selected this unit to attack with smashing and bashing.
Yeah.
But I have a Demon Prince of Slaanesh.
Dang it.
That means as soon as a unit is selected to pile in an attack within 3 inches of him, he gets to jump in front and attack. And I will attack these Savage Orcs.
Rules upon
Savage
rules
orcs.
upon rules.
Yes, it's going to be fun. Alright, he's attacking with his Hellforged Sword, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s at a -1 rend. All hits. And that is 2 wounds at a -1.
6 up.
D3 damage. So that's
5. So this is going to kill him, not get you a point. So then there's 1 point for you there, and then another point for you here.
So I am at 10 depravity points. Now I'm attacking you with my talons, hitting on 4s, winning on 3s.
Oh, he can. Oh, yeah. He.
I can't reroll one.
Yeah, he's not a cool demon like that.
Our boys are going to pile in.
Oops. And not move another unit.
These models are beautiful. But they die just the same.
Just attacking with the Ard Boy boss here. He is hitting on 3s since he gets +1 to hit. He got 1. And he's wounding on 3s. He's got no rend.
Oh, I do 1 damage. I get a depravity point for
You
that.
get a depravity point.
So that makes 11. Alright, I will be going with my Keeper of Secrets again. So, because he has the Paladin attack twice from the excess of violence. Hitting on 3s, winning on 3s. Alright, and that is 4 at a -1.
6 up save. Hey, make 2. But how much damage is that?
It's D3. Oh, no.
Those are just 2 each, right?
Yes.
So 2 depravity points for you. 2 more savage orcs go down.
So 2 more depravity points. Alright.
And
13 depravity points, and I'm going to go with the Elegant Great Blade. Hitting on 3s, winning on 2s. That's 2 out of -2.
and that's going to be D3 damage, right?
D3 damage. That is 2.
2, so you're going to get another depravity point, and I'm going to kill another savage orc. Savage orcs are attacking. These guys over here are going to attack the Chaos Warriors. They need 4s with their chompas, and they need 3s to wound. And there's no rend on that.
Ah, one
I do 1. Now the next 2, one of them being the Savage Orc boss, they're going to attack the Keeper of Secrets. They need 4s to hit. And then the other 2 who are attacking the Demon Prince need 4s to hit. And they need 3s to wound.
Ooh. Save them. No depravity points. Dang.
That's all you want now, right?
Yeah, I just want
You don't even care if he dies.
He's done with all his attacking. So I have. I'm just gonna pile in 6 inches with my Keeper of Secrets over here. With the Gore Trap. All right, I'm gonna hit with my claws. Hitting on 3s, winning on 3s. Rerolling 1s. All right, and that's 3 at a -1.
4 up save. Please, Gordrak. I failed 2.
That's 4 damage.
So that's it. I'm already dead. You're going to get 3 depravity points from that. Goodbye, Gordrak.
Chaos Warriors. So I just have 2 into combat here. They hit on 3s, wound on 4s. Just 1, no rend.
They get their 5 up save this time. And they make it. Here's a really horrendous battle shock test for the Savage Orcs. Since I have a Bone Totem and they're close to the enemy, I'm getting +2 to my Bravery. So I'm at Bravery 7, but here's the 11 models they lost, plus D6. So there's 17. So after subtracting my Bravery of 7, the whole unit is going to run away. And no, I couldn't have saved that because my only surviving hero is more than 6 inches away. I only lost 1 Ardboy, so I don't have to take a battle shock test for them, which is good because they're kind of all that's still left here. Right. So at the end of Jack's turn, he's going to score 1 more point for being within 6 inches of the relocation orb. Start of my turn, I'm just going to go for Purple Sun right away.
Awesome. And you get a command point.
Oh yeah, and I got a command point. And I'm still getting +2 since I still have at least 20 orcs within 10 inches.
Yep.
So let's see. So I've got it on a 9. Do you want to try and dispel that?
I do.
You do.
That thing looks scary. Alright, he successfully cast Purple Sun. I am going to try to dispel it with my Chaos Sorcerer Lord, who is next to an arcane piece of terrain and just barely in range, so I get a +1 to my... No, goes off.
Not enough.
Oh, Purple Sun. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to play Age of
Purple
Sigmar.
Sun is going to order his own pizza. He's going to move his 9, just clip the Keeper of Secrets, and go right there. Now let's see. When do I roll to see if you die?
Let's see these ones. Come on.
No, it's just if I roll a 6, you're taking 2d6 mortal wounds.
Let's go, Millhouse. That is not a 6.
That is nothing.
What about the Orcs on Punishment? You gonna do anything with those?
Well, real quickly, we're gonna roll to see if I can get some free movement here. I cannot. So just gonna go right into the regular movement phase. I've got a 6-inch movement now since the mask isn't messing me up, but I really don't have.
This is 6-inch?
Well, because I've got. Oh no, yeah, you're right. You only did.
I did the cast.
Yeah, you did the extra casting. So never mind. No bonus from the cogs. So brutes are just gonna have to climb out of this rubble. They're gonna try and get out of timeout with a run. It's almost worth. Do I want to spend the command point to get the 6 inches? I'm gonna do it.
So you have to have a guy in range.
I'm not within range of a hero. So they're just slowly crawling back to
in the
battle.
jungles of Hish. The mighty orc loses to Slaanesh.
We're going to charge with the brutes.
They get a +1.
They get a +1, so I'm gonna make it. But I'm just.
It's
I can't roll for brutes.
These dollar store dice, man. They look good on camera, but they roll bad for you and Mark.
I'm gonna keep this guy here though, so when I allocate wounds, I can try and get this mystical bonus. Could have shot with Gordrak in my turn as well. Well, sorry, I gotta.
He forgot he could have shot with Gordrak.
I forgot I could have shot with Gordrak just so you.
It'd have been a game changer. I mean,
probably not.
all right. So what's going on here for combat?
Brutes are going first.
No, he's not. These guys are going first.
All right.
So my Demon Prince, he hits on 3s, wounds on 3s, and I will attack the brutes. Why not? Alright, that's 3 hits. What's that over there? A 1?
Okay. 1.
2 at a -1.
So their 4-up becomes a 5-up.
Ooh,
Make 'em
double. Alright, I'm gonna get you with my claws. I don't want to take my depravity point die. So that is 1 hit, 1 wound. No rend on that.
No rend. 4-up.
That's 2 damage.
So then the 2 damage from the mystical terrain, I'm going to allocate it to this guy on a 6. I deflect it. Nope, I'm just going to take the 2 damage. Okay, here goes the brute pile-in. New pile-in rules. We're going to just move on down, bring the Keeper of Secrets into combat. Who cares? Let's just have fun. Alright, so here goes the Gore Choppa. Hitting on 3s, or excuse me, 3s because, no. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling because of deaf up to big ones. So I get 2 hits. They wound on 3s. I got 1, and it's -1 rend. Still makes it.
Got it.
Let's go next with, where is it? Oh, the boss is in there, yeah. Let's go with the boss Choppa. He's got 3 attacks. He's hitting on 3s, re-rolling. He's got 3s to wound. 2, and those are -1 rend.
Save them both.
And then lastly, I've got 2 other brutes who just have their regular brute choppas. It's a lot of attacks though. I'm needing 3s to hit. I'm re-rolling. I'm needing 3s to wound. And I ain't doing nothing.
Alright, 3s and 3s for my claws.
Keeper of Secrets striking back.
Alright, and that is 4. Alright, so that's 4 at a -1.
Here goes some 5-up saves.
Two
There's
damage
some
each.
5-up saves. Okay, so that's going to kill this guy. And then, sorry, 2 damage each, so it's 8 damage. So 1, so there's going to be 7 more. So, and then he's dead. And then we'll throw a wound on him. So okay, so let's do the depravity point. So this was, he died, so that's, so 2 for him, 2 for him, and 2 more for that guy. So you just got 6 depravity points.
Ooh! Are we doing this wrong? This is too much.
And
I gotta go home and paint my exalted greater demon of Slaanesh.
or both of them. Yeah, you know.
So I'm gonna do his elegant rape blade now. It's 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s.
And he's just like swinging behind his back too. This is great.
All right, and that's 2 at a -2.
So here goes some 6-up saves.
That is 4 damage.
4 damage. So you're gonna wipe the unit. So you're gonna get 2 more depravity points. The butchering won't end. All right, did a little pile in with the Ard boys. I'm kind of split on two fronts here. These guys are still the closest model for a lot of these, so I could really only move a couple up here, but might as well have this guy take a swing at the Demon Prince.
You got -1.
-1 to hit. Those guys over there like, you suck!
Yeah, look at this sexy banner.
It's so, oh, and he just misses. And then this guy, the boss, he will also attack. He needs 4s, and... Hey!
Alright, robot dice roll off. I win ties.
I just want everybody to know I'm winning right now with my 3 points.
He is winning.
Uh,
He got me. You gonna get that double turn?
I think I just want to see one more purple sun, so I'm going to let you go first.
Alright, so it's my turn. I get a depravity point. No, I get a command point, so I'm at 2 now. Alright, and purple sun gets to go. I get it.
Purple sun is flying around. He's going to hit both these units.
Ooh.
Can I do a thing?
Alright.
Let's just do the...
Keep our secrets first.
No, let's do these guys first.
Okay, so you roll 1 for every?
Yeah. So
Okay.
on a 6... Okay, well, none of them died.
Okay.
But if I roll a 6, 2d6 mortal wounds.
On the Keeper of Secrets.
Keeper of Secrets? No.
Nope.
And with that, I'm going to go ahead and concede. Jack did awesome using all of these new abilities and just stormed over me. Jack, if you will shake my hand.
Thank you, sir.
You just stomped me into the ground. That was awesome.
That was like everything, Realm Talk, everything went my way.
The very
no.
first turn of second edition, just...
The game is a lot more complicated, which I dig, but there's so much to remember now, from different spells to different items to different...
And we made it more complicated.
Yeah, we
you
made
get to pick what you add.
Yeah. I think maybe we, like, our eyes were too big. We had a big appetite.
Oh, we
wanted
dumped
to try-
everything on the board.
Yeah, we're like, let's do it all. And
Extra spells, extra command abilities. But I'm glad we did it that way, because I think it's...
it
was fun.
It was fun. It's like, you might see the same army for a little bit, because I want to get it down. Or I might play more non-recorded games, but it's fun. I like the +4 movement thing that really works. If you want a fast army, pick some to take the items from act sheet. And Purple Sun, I was unimpressed with it. I don't know about you guys.
Well, if you would have cast it, then you could have just been rolling 6s and, you know.
Oh yeah, and you have a ton of stuff. If I
I'm
did
saying
have it,
when I'm using Purple Sun, maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it wasn't that good.
well, if you would have maybe got it off on my demonettes or something like that, and rolled the dice for each
If
of
I
those.
could have rolled anything higher than a 3 through most of the game.
Yeah, it was impressive how bad you rolled on everything and how great I rolled on everything.
I want to introduce everybody to Trevor.
Trevor.
And,
Trevor
with
has
this
a
theory that Trevor is cursed, but only against me.
I'm not cursed.
I-
I'm just here.
You're bad luck.
Yeah, he's,
He's my muse. So I enjoy Trevor. He's
all right. Well, that's gonna wrap up our game.
yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching. That was a lot of
Thank
fun.
you very much. I like these rules.